Welcome to Grown Men Chopping It Up. This your boy JR Rydha, and I'm with my ace,
Kerry. I say Kerry with a K. This is a safe place for a grown-up after dark talk.
We'll give you a few minutes to put the kids to bed.
Because it's 21 and over.
Alright, let's get to it.
Today's episode sponsored by water. Nobody owns it. It was here before all of us, and yet people can sell it or charge you to use it. Good old water.
H2O.
Cool, clear water.
Hey, we made it to another podcast.
We doing it again.
Man, crazy. Fantasy draft. All women should know for the next couple of months. This is male season. We need you to find a safe place to relax your nerves.
Right.
Because we'll be busy.
And have a tall glass of shut the fuck up.
How was your week?
I loved it. This was a great week. I'm waiting for the rain, though.
Huh?
I want the big torrent storm rain. So I can splash around in my boots like we used to.
I don't think I ever did that with you.
It wasn't you.
I didn't have any boots. I used to tape plastic bags around my legs.
I used to have these cowboy boots when I was 6, and I'd slide around in the rain.
Sometimes when I want to feel sexy, I fill up my cowboy boots with Vaseline, and I just walk around.
Ooh, it feels squishy.
Yeah, I like the squishy feeling. Hey, so let's jump right into it. You want to start off or you want me to start off?
Well, you start off. Huh?
Well, here we go again with my new philosophy to my my topics is I like to get, people's opinions. So what was asked to me and I sent it out was, is it a red flag when your mate forgives you after you tell them you cheated? And the reason you cheated was because they didn't have enough time. What you think, Kerry with a K? Is that a red flag if they forgive you?
No, I think you may be dealing with a forgiving person, but if you're kind of skeptical, it's because they're cheating too.
Yeah, so you think that if a person forgives you, it's because of what they were doing, and they just want to, clear their conscience too.
Yeah, and they say they hurry up and forgive you so we can stop talking about this. yeah, it's cool. Don't worry about it. But no, she sucked my dick. No, that's fine. I don't care.
Right. So the first person said, I don't know. I only date one guy at a time. I give my full intention until something changes. Interest is lost. Time is no longer spent. Effort is no longer there. So her attitude was, hey, I only date one person. That's it. So that would never happen.
One guy every 24 hours. I don't mix them.
Somebody else said, no red flag. You shouldn't have cheated in the first place. There's no reason to cheat. If you want to cheat, leave the relationship. Cheating because your mate doesn't have time is a lame excuse. You have to have a strong foundation in communication. The person better be glad they were forgiven. No sympathy.
Now, it's like they wagging their finger at him. Like,
right.
There's no excuse. There isn't really no excuse. You just want to.
Well, it's called cheating. They thought they were going to get away with it.
That's why you play board games and you cheat.
Right.
If you cheat and get caught, you fucked up.
Yeah, it's not called cheating if you got away with it. That's called a hookup.
Right. If I'm playing Monopoly and I land on Park Place and you got 2 hotels and I don't show you, I win.
Right. So the next person said, no, it's not. No, maybe it rang true that they love them, so that's the reason why they stayed. I wouldn't go for it, but I got plenty of friends who have accepted that bullshit. If his hustle matched hers, he would have been too busy to cheat. What do you think about that? Is it possible for a guy to be, or a female to be too busy to cheat?
I find it funny that they put it all on the guy in that response.
Wow, yeah,
it's
true.
His hustle.
Yeah,
it has to be him.
Right.
I
mean, that's a good point. If they're just as busy as you, then they don't have time to cheat. So that's why you should find somebody that's kind of maybe into the same things you're into.
Yeah.
So they're just as busy.
Well, my thing would be, I'd say like the time that you spent trying to cheat on me could have been spent trying to make me happy.
True.
Same amount of effort.
Misplaced effort.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, never tell on yourself.
Take it to the grave.
first of all, never tell on yourself and expect good to come out of it. However, for those who are weak and cannot hold water, I would say it's a red flag because it's obvious that they are in love with the person and want to work it out. But the person needs to be prepared to have trust issues in their relationship moving forward. And if they are not revengeful, then the person might cheat on... Revengeful? The person might cheat on them again. Shit. Who's to say they weren't cheating already because they don't have time for their mate?
Wow.
So that's another way to look at it.
Is that written by the Mac guy?
This was a female. And she said, first off, never tell on yourself.
See,
which goes back to what I said. Like, no. Never have a let's have a talk moment. So, what I thought was crazy about the whole situation, what do you think, though? Like, what do you think about what she said about never tell on yourself?
I think you should never tell on yourself, of course. If you're a fucking cheater, and I have been in my life, I've been a cheater, and I never tell on myself. Why would I do that?
Right.
How does that benefit me at all? Am I having some kind of moment where I'm, oh my God, I just want to come clean? No.
Right.
I'm a filthy cheater.
But people do it all the time, right? They have those, let's have a talk.
That's why you shouldn't do drugs.
Yeah, so I don't know. Like, what I say, is it a red flag if the person forgives you? I say yes. I think, I don't know, guys don't get over stuff like that.
No.
I broke up with a girl once because I thought she was cheating. I didn't even have any proof.
Yeah.
But I felt a certain way. Guys, you just can't. It's always in the back of your head. Anytime she says something to you or do something to you, you're going to think, wait a minute. She never sucked my dick like this before. Now she's an expert.
Right.
Where'd you get that grapefruit from? Why all of a sudden you got fruit roll-ups wrapped around my dick?
See?
Where'd you get this stuff from? And guys, we're visual. So we remember in visual too.
Yeah. Like the Best Man movie.
Yeah,
that's all he kept thinking.
I think it's I don't know. It seems like but this is what I say. Okay. So I say do this right here. You got to give them the benefit of the doubt. Right? You go back and you see their behavior. And if they're saying it was my fault, you cheated on me because I didn't have time for you, and then they start making time for you, then I think you should go forth. No. But I say be careful because, sometimes with people, they want to pull you back so then they can kick you in the nuts.
Right. And that's very common.
So
they pull you in close so they can kick you in the nuts.
Yeah, so I don't know.
And then sometimes people, they take it as a get out of jail free card. Okay, my mate cheated on me once, so I got a card now. If I happen to want to step out, I'll be like, look, you cheated on me, so I'm getting you back. There is no getting back. If you're going to forgive, just forgive and move forward.
And I think people should stop saying that they forgive the person if they really don't.
Yeah.
I mean, so many times you got people who be like, "Oh yeah, I forgive you," and then they still bringing it up, kind of like what you said on the last podcast. What about that bitch? Did you buy her perfume like this?
Right.
It's like you said you forgive me. I shouldn't have to be constantly beat up for the same crime.
Yeah, and there's people right to this day that I don't forgive, and I'm okay with that. And I know it's not Christian-like or whatever, but I'm not that good of a Christian, and I'm never going to forgive you. I'm sorry.
Right, and I'm like that too. It's like certain people, they say forgive, forget. That's all little cute little sayings.
Right, turn the other cheek.
That's bullshit. You do me wrong, and it's fine. I never have to deal with you again, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I make my peace with me not being cool with you.
Right.
And I'm perfectly okay with it.
I'm not going to reward you with my presence or being able to talk to me.
Hey, you don't want to be a resident in Jamestown? You don't got to be.
Right. You drink the Kool-Aid and get the hell out of here.
But the people that are here, hey, they like it. They like the town.
All my residents love the town.
Yeah. So, what's your next topic?
So, my topic, the two topics I'm going to deal with are the reasons why relationships fail. This first one is 4 reasons why a heterosexual relationship fails.
Okay, heterosexual,
man, woman.
Not gay. This don't This won't help no gay people?
No, not this one. My second one to help the other ones.
Oh, okay.
So the first one is you think happiness depends on the other person.
Yeah, dude.
It's not their job to make you happy.
No, you gotta already be happy.
Right. All this stuff is gonna add to yours.
Right.
They can't make you sad while you're happy. That doesn't fit.
No.
So you shouldn't think your happiness depends on the other person.
But a lot of people, don't you think a lot of people think that once they get in a relationship, then they'll be happy? Like, oh, once I get a girl, then I can start doing this and I can start doing that.
You should have been doing that already.
Yeah, you got to start doing the stuff. Would you say?
Be the change you want to see.
Yeah, be the change you want to see.
Yeah. And like when people say, if I won the lottery, I save some money and do this, that, and the other, when they don't save their money from the job. Don't lie to yourself.
Right. Crappy behavior is not going to change.
Exactly. Number 2 is you either don't know or don't accept who you are and you're looking for external validation.
You got to break that one down.
Now, somebody else can't validate you as being who you are. Like, I'm a good person, ain't I? I'm a great guy, ain't I? No, they don't know if you're a great guy to you. You should already know you're a great guy.
Kind of like that Genuine song when he talks about how great he is.
All this songs sound like stalker tunes.
5, 5, 10, where you been?
Did you get my message?
Did you get my message? Stalker 101.
Anytime you, as a guy, if you gotta tell your girl, did you get my message? I have never said that. Did you get my message? I don't know if you got it or not. If you respond, if you don't, I assume you didn't get it. Hope you didn't get that pocket dial when I was talking to the other girl either.
Oh wait, I got a funny story about that. Let's save that
one. Okay, number 3 is you judge yourself, making you hyper judgmental toward others.
Okay, like you're projecting it onto somebody else.
Right. It's like you so damn judgmental. You're judging other people too. You shouldn't be so judgmental of yourself.
Right.
Do what you do and be happy about it. Don't make any excuses if you're a weirdo.
Okay.
If you're weird, fine, you're weird. You want to wear your hair in a funky way and color it? Good. But don't talk about other people that are doing it too.
Kind of breaking them down to make yourself feel better.
Right. You don't have to bring somebody down to bring you up.
Right. And it happens in relationships. The person's not happy with themselves, so they're just projecting bad stuff onto you.
Right, right. And I've experienced that before in my life. It's like she constantly tried to tell me what a man was, and she was a woman. It's like, shut up. Right. on time, you know what a man was. Somebody told you.
Right.
But that's a whole nother subject.
You're not living it.
Right. I'm living man. I'm over 18. I'm a man. Last one is number 4. You allow others to treat you with disrespect. You see a lot of that going on.
Yeah. And I think that even goes back to the question I said. One person said, like, yeah, I got a bunch of friends who've been in crappy relationships like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it don't make any sense to let somebody disrespect you, especially, in private's bad enough, but these people that are disrespected are in public too. Yeah, they get shamed, and they got to walk around with their head down. Right, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's like some people look for the weaker people to date to hurt.
Yeah, to dominate them.
Ugly,
bad stuff.
Hey, so let's jump into my topic. You're making me depressed. So my topic is for the guys. I kind of want to help you appreciate your girl a little more. Yeah. Because I think dudes don't appreciate their girls enough. Right. And so I just want to let you know what your girl goes through probably on a daily basis. And then you can do the math yourself. So let's talk about how many times your girl probably gets flirted with in a day. And I think guys don't really think about it. So let's say she works in an office building. Yep. Let's say she's even a receptionist.
Oh wow.
I say on the minimum, there's 6 guys at the job who are trying to flirt with her at any given moment. Right? Yeah. You got the delivery guys who come in. You got the guy who sees her every day, who tells her that her hair looks good.
The mailroom dude.
You got the mailroom dude. you got the weird dude that So I say let's just say 6 guys.
Right.
Let's say from her walking into the building, walking to the store, let's say 3 guys on the street try to flirt with her in a day. Mm-hmm. That's safe to say, right?
Yeah, of course.
You know, guys driving by, walking by, whatever. So she's attractive. She looks good. I say an average about 2 guys try to flirt with her in traffic.
Right.
You know, pull up next to her at a light. You know, just some form of way. And she probably has, on the average, about 3 exes who try at any moment to get her back.
And they know what she likes.
Yeah, they know. And let's say she has a minimum of 4 guys at church.
Minimum, okay.
Who are whispering things in her ear at any given moment.
Including the deacon.
Right. Then she has at least 4 guys at the gym. At least. On any given day, trying to flirt with her. So, hey, Kerry, do the math real quick. You got 6 guys at her job.
Right.
Now, you got 3 guys on the street.
Mm-hmm.
2 dudes in traffic. At least 3 exes. Uh-oh.
That pen don't work. Say it again.
Okay. You got 6 guys at her job.
Okay, 6.
3 guys on the street.
3 guys.
2 guys in traffic.
2.
At least 3 exes.
3 exes.
4 guys at church.
4 guys at church.
4 dudes at the gym.
Wow. That's 22 dudes.
That's 22 times she gets flirted with in one day. Mm-hmm. So let's just say an average work week is what? 5 days.
Right.
So let's times that by 5.
By 5. 110.
So that's 110 flirts that she's got in 1 week. 4 weeks. 4 weeks in a year. 4 weeks in a month.
That's heavy. Times 4.
Down 4.
440.
440 flirts in 1 month. And let's times that by 12.
Oh, man. 5,280.
Your girl, on the average, is dealing with over 5,000. What else?
280.
280 flirts.
Wow.
And she wants you.
That's powerful.
People, we don't think about now. You know that these numbers can go up and down a little bit based on a couple factors. Now, if she has a big ass, we're going to times that by 2.
See.
Right?
Wow.
She has big titties, we're going to times that by 1.5. She has a pretty face and a big ass, that's times 3.
Right.
Now, if she has the ass, the titties, face, you don't want to even know.
You don't even know.
You don't even want to know.
Infinite possibilities.
Infinite possibilities.
If she has a big stomach, you're gonna reduce that.
Yeah. If her stomach sticks out further than her butt, you're gonna minus 1 on that. But that's something that people don't think about. This is what your girl really has to deal with.
She's being bombarded.
And it matters. You got to think about where she's at too. Mm-hmm. You know, it matters what kind of industry she's in. Mm-hmm. You know, if she's a bus driver, times that by 10.
Wow, guys, probably all day.
If she works at a bank, let's times that by 2.
And she see dudes with money.
So look, and she still wants to deal with you.
Wow.
What happened to you at Hometown Buffet?
Wow. Hometown. We went for Kerry's birthday.
Okay.
So there's a manager dude that just got there because we've been going there for 2 years.
Okay.
So we know everybody in there.
Okay.
So this new manager guy.
New
dude. You know, a little funny looking new dude.
Okay.
So he was helping out with the servers, like putting the food out and now and then.
Okay.
So, you know, what Stephanie does, she makes my plate, and then I sit down, and I wait for her to come with her plate. So I'm waiting for her, and I notice the manager dude is going out of his way to go where she's at.
Right.
You know, like to mess with stuff that's already been messed with.
Right.
He's
a shark.
Right.
And there's blood in the water.
Right. He say a little something, dude. He the only one laughing. Right. So first time he did it, I was like, okay, well, all right, I'm gonna let that go.
You get a pass.
You get a pass. So now I got back up to get me something to drink, and my alarm went off. It was like, right, too close, you know,
Spider sense.
Beep, beep, beep. So I turn around, and she's like way over in the salad area.
Right.
He walking way over there, which, mind you, nobody puts new salad out there.
Nobody.
I mean, the salad be from yesterday.
Right.
So he over there kikiing and going on.
Kikiing more.
So I walk over there.
Right.
You
now,
know, like
now I gotta say something.
when I'm within a couple feet, you know, he turn around and leave. And so I'm like, oh, don't leave now. You know what I'm saying? So I wait till he come out the next time, and I go where he's at. You know, like, hey, how you doing? You know, I'm just here with my, my wife and kids. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to give him the hint, like, this is mine.
Right.
Get your own.
Right. Get your own. There's more women born than men anyway.
Exactly. This is one that you ain't gonna be able to mess with, because I will turn this place over.
Right. You know I don't want to pay my bill anyway.
Right. I'll say there was something in the food. Yeah. I'll kick him in the nuts. I am not playing.
Right. You really would kick him in the nuts?
I'd kick him in the nuts.
Sad.
You know what I'm saying? Let him know I'm crazy.
Yeah, obviously.
And that's the thing about when you're talking to women that you see, you don't know who they're with. Now, a real player would peep the scene first.
Right.
Is this woman in here by herself at Hometown Buffet, which is a family restaurant?
Right.
Probably not. You know what I'm saying? Get somebody that's single. You see somebody come in with some girls, you have to peep who they with. Because you will get your lip split. You know what I'm saying? You peep who they with, or you get your lip split, bitch.
Do you think you went too far there?
No. I think I went just far enough.
Huh. How does she feel when you go on these psycho rants? I mean, these psycho
I think
crazy boyfriend.
I think she enjoys it.
Huh.
Yeah. I mean, the last one I went on was the security guard dude back at the Kaiser. So
right.
You know, she was looking out the window like, oh my God, what is he gonna do? Because I'm generally a fun loving guy. I laugh, talk all day. I'm silly as hell until my alarm goes off, and I'm like, hey, wait a minute.
Yeah.
I'm not laughing at this.
Then you put your cape on.
Yeah, exactly. Put it on tight.
Yeah, you put your cape on tight. Jump out the window.
Bring out my wand and go, Spiriotus. Expectorum.
Alright, what's your next topic?
So my next topic, in staying with the failing part, this is 5 reasons why lesbian relationships fail. Because I don't want to leave out my lesbians.
They don't have a dick?
That might be a reason if they play with, extra dicks. So anyhow, the first reason is anger. Because I've seen a few lesbian relationships and they tend to be angry. So don't treat your partner like your enemy is number 1. Because in lesbian relationships, they seem to be very volatile. And I'm not making fun of them. I'm just saying they seem real volatile. So some of them tend to treat their partners like their enemies. So don't do that. Take the anger out of it. You don't got to be so mad. Mm-hmm. Number 2 is lack of self-love. Thinking that they don't deserve love. One of them would be thinking, I don't deserve to be loved. I'm so sad. Woe is me. Don't do that. That's going to project on your partner, and you guys are not going to have a good time that day.
Right.
You'd be all melancholy. The third one is poor communication, where your actions don't send the right message.
Okay.
Like, say what you mean and act like it. Sometimes you have to show what you're saying too, because actions speak louder than words.
Right, I would agree with that.
So in your communication, you have to act it out too. Say what you mean and mean what you say. And do what you say you're going to do. The last one is, not the last one, but the fourth one is no shared goals. You guys may have to have some of the same hobbies. Don't make it seem like you guys have 2 separate lives going on, where you guys have to share things that you do, because that'll bring upon
what language
happiness.
is that? What language is that? What's a pond mean?
I don't say that pond.
A pond.
Ungolden pond with Goldie Hawn.
Oh, okay. You was in here freestyling.
Anyhow, it'll get rid of the anger if you have more shared goals, because then it'll bring upon happiness.
Wow. And then you'll be working towards something.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
And the last one is the big one. One of y'all is not a lesbian. One of y'all is pretending.
Do you have anything against lesbian? Has lesbians done anything to you in your life? Or
No.
Yeah, you're okay with it?
I like lesbians. I've actually dated a few lesbians.
I don't.
Doesn't fit.
I don't think that they were lesbians.
See,
right?
One of them wasn't a lesbian. Exactly.
Yeah.
But I've been with a woman that was a lesbian before I met her.
Oh, okay. You ever been with somebody that became a lesbian because of you?
Yeah. I won't even say it's because of me. she just happened to want to go that way. I had nothing to do with it.
I think it was because of you.
I just think she wanted to be one.
Right.
All of a sudden, she wanted to do that.
She wanted to switch up like Bishop.
Which is okay. Love who you're going to love.
Right.
We say that so we won't lose any sponsors. But that's the last one. One of y'all is not a lesbian. Stop faking the phone.
Right.
If you're experimenting, say that, because you're going to break this poor little lesbian's heart.
Right.
Cut it out.
I would agree with that. So the question that we have today is one where it's easily broken down. It is, why do some men need kudos for doing housework and things that they're supposed to do? Ooh.
I take care of my kids.
Right.
I think it's not really like kudos, it's like encouragement. Because I didn't feel like doing it anyway. So give me a pat on the back when I do it, because my real only job in the house is to take the garbage out. Anything more than that, I'm giving you something.
I think what it is, and I think we can put this to a couple different scenarios that women don't understand about men. So here we go. I'm going to help you guys. I'm going to help the women.
Now,
this is the biggest thing I think women don't understand. So, if we're in a relationship with you and you stop having sex with us, but we're doing everything we think is right, a lot of us say, women have wanted me to be domestic all this time and I was out here being bad.
Right.
I'm being domestic now and this person doesn't appreciate it.
Wow.
It's like, so what you're saying where we need kudos is a lot of men take their relationship that they're in and they weigh it against the relationships they could have been in.
That's right.
And so it's like, I was with somebody and I never had to take out the garbage. I never had to move a finger, but I want to be good to you, so I'm going to get up and do these things, and you don't even appreciate it. You're complaining.
Yeah, you're acting like, oh, that's just normal.
Right, and it's not normal. So it's not that we need kudos, but I think if you want anything done continuously, being encouraging really helps.
Yeah, definitely.
Right?
Because I say that too. If
I'm eating your coochie and I'm not doing the greatest job, but you make me think I'm doing the greatest job, it encourages me to want to do it again.
And do better.
So it's like certain things like with the housework, why do guys want kudos for it? Is because, especially like washing dishes, right? Most women have dated guys who never wash anything.
Never touch anything.
So I'm like, I'm getting up to do it. Be appreciative.
Right.
Is this right? Does this sound right?
That sounds right to me.
Okay.
Because it's something that you don't like to do and you're doing it. Just like you would give her props for doing something that she really doesn't like doing. Like if she washed all your clothes. Okay. Your clothes, kids' clothes, her clothes. I'm appreciative of that.
Right.
Because I know that's a hard-ass job. Because I've had to wash my own clothes before. But
see, I think now that's too simple. Now, if she got up and changed the tire on the car when you was asleep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? Because that's something that most women don't normally do.
Right.
So you would be more than appreciative that you didn't have to climb underneath the car and change the tire. Right?
Yeah, or if she does something special for you that you didn't really expect. Like, one day last week, I was almost asleep. I mean, I'm like drowsy because I'm trying to get sleep early because I have to wake up early. So Stephanie goes, we see the Jack in the Box commercial. She's like, "Ooh, I want one of those."
What was it?
It was like
that butter,
that buttery mushroom melt thing.
That's just actually good.
Yeah. So I was like, she's like, "You want one of those?" I was like, if I say yeah, I'm gonna have to go with her to Jack in the Box, and I'm sleepy.
Right.
So in my sleepy response, I said, "I wouldn't mind if you woke me up and one just happened to be sitting on the bed." I'm messing around. I'm not, serious. So I close my eyes. I don't even remember if I closed my eyes. I close my eyes. She wakes me up, and there it is on the bed. So she's like, "Oh yeah, I went to Jack in the Box and got it." Now I'm mad at her because I was like, "It's not safe for you to drive all the way to Jack in the Box without me. I wanted to protect you." But then in my thankfulness, I was like, "But thank you for it. I love it." And I ate it, and I felt very happy. I went back to sleep. I don't even think I put my wrapper up.
You just threw the wrapper over the side of the bed?
I think you might have left it on the bed. I think I ate it. It was sitting in my lap, and I just fell back like a fat person.
Right. I mean, and I think, yeah, you're right. I don't know. I just feel like people in relationships nowadays, their originality is just gone. It doesn't have to be no big thing. It could be something so small, like going to go get a burger that you shouldn't have been eating anyway.
Right, in the middle of the night.
In the middle of the night. But, I mean, it was something that was so simple, but it means a lot. It's something you'll remember for the rest of your life.
Right. Or putting gas in her car when it needed it, but she didn't tell you. You know, you just went and did it right quick. Or a car wash or any of that.
Yeah, exactly.
Being thoughtful is a big plus in relationships.
And it goes a long way. And I think we should next episode, let's do an episode, I don't know if it's next episode, but let's do an episode where we give the people let's give people little date ideas. We did it before, but let's give them some more dating ideas that they can do that don't cost a lot of money, that are just different.
Yeah.
Let's start focusing on that for these people, because I'm talking to people and people are emailing us and it's like the same shit. We want our listeners to get to the next level, where you're telling me we just went bungee cord jumping and he was so surprised, and I took her a cruise where they did crocheting all day, and she never thought we would do that. I mean, I'm never going to take anybody to do that, but
but we want y'all to
yeah, we want to help them.
Yeah, definitely.
So the rant, right?
The rant. You got the rant?
Yeah, I got the rant today.
Watch out.
And my rant is why we need kudos.
Right back in it.
Yeah. The reason why we need kudos is because even though men are great lions of the jungle
Serengeti
of life, since we're, evolved creatures, the reason why we need kudos is because there's a part of us that want acceptance, right? And our wives take the place of our mother figure, and we want the same love that the kids get sometimes.
That's right.
We want the same acknowledgement. Is it silly sometimes? Yeah. Is it stupid? Yeah. But it's the reason, if you look at how men are wired up, why do we go play basketball in the park with our friends? Why do we play fantasy football? Why do we do these things? Why do we have these competitions? Men like to win. That's what we like to do, is put in us. There's some people who like war, and they go out and they fight and they shoot and they hunt. But we do all these things because it's embedded in us.
Right.
Part of that is reward. Men love rewards. Part of rewards is kudos. Right? So those kudos are just as good as money. Just as good as anything else. And the reason why we like them, it's just acknowledging it. And women, stop being hard-headed about it. You get more with sugar than you do with
vinegar.
Or shit. I was thinking
sugar to shit. Huh?
Right. You get more with sugar than you do shit. So what? You gotta stroke his ego a little bit. So what? Do you know what you'll get in return for that? Every dude, I asked dudes this before. I said, when is the last time you got dressed to go somewhere with your lady, she stopped and looked at you and was like, ooh, my man is so sexy. And really meant it. All the dudes fell out laughing.
Like, that never happens.
It never happens. And so what I'm saying is, that's something that's so simple. A guy will remember that. Every girl, challenge I want you to do. I want you to call some dude that you know and ask him, say, what was the one compliment you have gotten that you remember, that stands out?
That she gave him?
That anybody gave him. And you will be surprised. What do you think? What compliment somebody gave you? Just a random person or somebody used that? What's one compliment that you always remember?
My smile. I get stuff from strangers talking about how great my smile is. Yeah. I mean, just people I don't even know. Like, man, you have a wonderful smile. And I always remember that.
I had a girl tell me once that I had some really nice eyes. And I still remember it. I remember the girl. I remember what she looked like. I remember the whole thing that happened. I was walking down the street. I was by Everett Middle School. And she was like, you have some really nice eyes. Now, I don't know if she meant it. But I always remember that. Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. Guys remember. We're sensitive creatures in a way too. Yeah. And that's why if you look at everything guys do, it's for attention in some way or another. Right? You know, they want to be football players. Why? Because I want to be the best football player so everybody can see me. Yeah. I want to be the best basketball player so everybody can see me. I want the nicest car. I want the nicest jewelry. Mm-hmm. We want to be seen. We want kudos to say we're cool. We're the in crowd. Right. And that's what I'm saying. I think women miss the mark on those little things. Now, some of you guys cannot go back in your relationship because you've never did it. Yeah. You've never taken care of your dude. So you can't just start saying that he looks nice. He's going to look at you and like, who the hell are you? And that's sad. If you're in a relationship and you can't start telling your dude that he looks handsome every day before he leaves the house, what state is your relationship in?
Right.
But I say it's not too late for you.
Because there's other people out there that are saying that.
There you go. And it's just like I was telling dudes the other day, you know, he's like, his girl's sex drive has dropped. And I was like, well, I bet if she was sleeping with somebody else, it would be back up. Because all of a sudden people get comfortable. Mm-hmm. So that's my rant. I know it's a little long rant, but it's reason why we need kudos. And the number one reason why we need kudos is because we deserve it. And women, even guys, give your girls some compliments, do it. But this is really for the women. Pay attention to what I'm saying. Start a new trend in your house where you start telling this person how great he is. Yeah. It's kind of like how we do with our daughters. You take them to nice restaurants so no dude can take advantage of them by taking them just to some crappy restaurant. Yeah. Like, oh, no, my daddy takes me to nice restaurants. Right. What are you talking about?
This is nothing.
That's the same thing with women need to look at they dude. Hey, I do what I can to take care of my dude, so I'm not worried about it. But a lot of you girls need to be worried.
Right. And I'll tell my daughter things like you're smart. Because, you know, I tell her she's beautiful too, but smart is number one, because then she doesn't get so hung up on looks that she doesn't pay attention to anything else. Because, scientists will tell you, psychologists say that you should always build up your daughter's minds. And that way makes her a more valuable person, and she won't be so hung up on the way she looks. Because she could turn out to look any old kind of way. But if you build her mind, then she'll always be strong-minded, regardless of how she ends up looking.
True.
Word.
Hey, so you got anything else before we wrap this one up?
No, that's it. This is in the bag.
Man, let's get out of here, man.
All right, it's good seeing y'all.
Hey, just keep hitting us up on the email. What's the email?
grownmenchoppingitup@gmail.com.
What's the Facebook?
Grown Men Chopping It Up.
What's the Twitter?
Grown Men Chopping? Grown Men Chopping.
What else we got?
I think that's yeah.
Hey, send on your questions and your emails, and we'll keep trying to answer them. We're going to start doing more live events. We have people talk to us about doing some speaking engagements and taking our show on the road. I don't know if we're there yet, but hey, who knows?
You might see us somewhere near you.
Yeah. Hey, till next time.
All right.
Peace. So that concludes our show tonight. We know there's a lot of podcasts you could be listening to.
And should be listening to.
So we thank you for riding with us. I'm JR Rydha.
And I'm Kerry with a K. Make sure you look us up on Facebook or Instagram, or get at us on grownmenchoppingitup@gmail.com. That's spelled out GROWNMENCHOPPINGITUP. And remember, everybody kneeling ain't praying.
Peace.